So we're here. I'm gonna pick out just some wheels and bearings because my trucks are already really nice, and I'll show you guys what I end up getting. First, what I'm doing is tracing out the line of the design that I want on the back of the grip tape. In the same razor blade that I talked about, I'm going to just cut along this line. Oh! Like taking this piece, we're gonna put it over here, keep tracing it and using it. Now, for putting the grip on, you're going to want to peel off the backing, of course, and lay it flat onto the board. I'm trying to get it as flat as possible, and then smoothing it out so there's no air bubbles. After that, I press firmly down so that it stays on. Now, do with all these pieces. It'd be upside down. After your pieces are secure, you're going to take the same razor blade that you used and cut off the excess around the edges of the deck. I forgot to smoothen it down, which makes it easier. So if you smoothen it down with something, it makes it way easier for the blade to just slide everything right off. Now for the bigger piece. Any big pieces of grip tape will be much harder to put on because there's more room for air pockets and bubbles to form. So I'm going to start little by little peeling off the back of it and folding it underneath. As I do that, I'm going to press down each piece, smoothing it out as I go. Pardon the jank over here. You guys zoom in on that sheet. It's alright. That's just gonna be part of it. Time for the trucks. we're only going to be working with these 4 screws on the bottom. You're going to be taking them out from the top right here and then just removing the whole truck.
This doesn't fit, Jesse.
So we didn't have a screwdriver, which is, sorry this is so good, but yeah, so we used a key and a wrench to take the nuts off. We finally got the trucks off. Now I'm taking off the wheels because I'm going to be replacing them with new wheels. For putting the trucks back on, it's pretty much just the opposite of what you did to take them off. But what we need to do first is use a small object to poke holes through the other side of the deck, through the grip tape, so we can find where the holes are. Now you just put them back on in the same way that you took them off. Now for the hardest part to me, which is getting the bearings into the wheels. So what you're gonna do is choose the right way for the colored part of the bearing to be facing out. You're gonna start it by pressing it in, one on each side of the wheel, just like I'm doing right here. Then, using something easy to press, you push the bearings in until they're locked all the way into place. And there you go. To put the wheel on, you take off one of the washers, you put the wheel on, and you put the washer back on. Then the bolt, and you screw it into place, and then I'm going to use a wrench to help me get it nice and tight.